Scorpio, welcome back to Theresthattarot. Scorpio, we're going to look at your June messages. So we'll just start with general. Sorry about that. Number 23 could be significant. Something could be happening on the 23rd of this month for you. I feel like you're going to be discovering something in the month of June. It may be July. Okay, I did not mean to say that. There's something that you may be turning down in June. You may choose not to work with somebody, not to take a certain job, or not to deal with somebody anymore. I feel like this is a decision that you've been... I feel like both decisions that you have ain't really what you want. You know, I feel like you've been worried about this a lot. Maybe there's a feminine energy that you're worried about, or that's worried about you. They're home. I feel like maybe you're traveling and they're home. But when you travel, or there's one specific path. I don't know if you've been talking about it, or maybe you've just been meditating on it. There's only one path, and it's connected to your truth, or you being true to yourself. There's only light on one of these paths, and I feel like there may be 3 different choices, or 3 different ways something could go. There's an offer that's being offered to you. There's something being offered to you, and I don't know if you're interested in it. It could be a relationship. For some of you, you're dealing with a Leo. I feel like you're being careful. I feel like you're waiting before you pursue this relationship, or waiting to make a decision about it, but you realize either it's not the right time right now for this decision, or maybe the situation isn't right for you. It's not the right path for you. For some of you, you are dealing with a fire sign. This is somebody who's like, what do you mean? This may be who you are wanting to either... I feel like you're wanting to end things with this person. I feel like there's a different direction that you're wanting to go, Scorpio. And it's like a I said what I said type of energy. Some of y'all dealing with Leo, and they're not happy with you, or something like that, you know. Could be an air sign as well, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but the sign doesn't matter. I feel like this person has a lot of regrets when it comes to you. They don't want things to be over, or they're grieving over you in some way. But you may also be mad at them. There's disappointment sitting between the both of you. For the masculine energy, it's like both people have kind of given up. The feminine energy wants justice. The masculine energy... he's not sure what he wants to do. What he wants to make happen. I think he's thinking about it. The feminine energy wants something to be made right that she may have found out or realized, or something like that, or that was told. It's like, I want you to make peace with this so we can have a new start together, or something like that. She feels this masculine has kind of checked out emotionally, and she wants him to come back. But somebody's been addressing what it is that's going to help them move forward, what is going to be the best situation. And I feel like what somebody's come to in this is to move on. Because there's not enough reciprocation that's happening between these two. So I feel like on one side, somebody's looking at this situation and they're like, I really want to turn this down. But what's happening in the real world is that they're moving forward with it, even though they feel like whatever it is toxic. And they want to tell this person. Because at this point, we don't have the best memories with each other. And I feel like I would be happier if I weren't here. Because and if we didn't connect again. And I feel like this is you, Scorpio, who may be in denial of that. And keeping yourself from healing. This could be affecting your money too. But you're wondering, if you step out of this, would you be making the wrong decision? But what is your spirit telling you? Sometimes you gotta get away from a situation to see. So if you're too close up on it, you may need some distance in order to figure out what it is that you're really feeling about this. This could have something to do with Taurus or Libra, or this could be a mother of your children, mother or father. I feel like somebody wants you to move fast when you want to move slow. Or it's like you're wanting to move on, but you can't. Or you're wanting to go back, but you can't. It's one of those. You're thinking about detaching from this and just walking away, Scorpio. Almost like sneaking away. This is you, Scorpio. You thought about this. You thought about this long. You thought about this hard. Because this person is still resentful towards you about something. So it's been very inconsistent. A lot of things are not clear between the two of you. It's something like not everything is clear between the two of you. You may be hiding things from each other and not telling each other how you really feel. This doesn't feel right for you though, Scorpio. I don't think this is somewhere you want to be anymore. I see you trying to take your focus away from it, possibly by work, by, you know, focusing on your work. But in your mind, it's like you've been fighting for this, but you don't really have hope in it. You don't really have faith in it anymore. You don't feel in control of it anymore, or like you can hide how you feel about it anymore. And you know that your spirit is telling you that something isn't right here. Somebody could be very selfish as well. Are you going to take a chance? Because I feel like you're not happy where you are. You feel burdened when it comes to reconnecting with this energy. And I feel like I said, you've been in denial that this has been giving you what it is that you need, or what you've been putting into it. You think about the happy memories with you and this person. Don't you think about the rough times too? How things go sour between the two of you. And how it puts you in your head, and how all you want is just a minute to not be in this situation. Something like that. Somebody could be very curvy. Like curvy in all the right places. You could be very attracted to this person physically. Scorpio, in any moment, you can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Your energy is your reality. It creates your reality. Focus on what it is that you are actually wanting to manifest deep down inside. You got to be willing to let go of whatever falls away, though, and what you're manifesting. Give me one more card. Always trust the direction of the universe and know that you are being guided. That's the advice for your general. We're going to look into your career messages, Scorpio. You got one of the same messages that Libra got in their reading. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. Many of you may be on vacation right now. Maybe you're wanting a vacation. Maybe you don't want to be on your current job. There could be certain people that you're not wanting to work with anymore, or perhaps a loss of a job. Rotation. For a lot of you, there's a connection that stands in the way of your fortune. There's something that you've been, it's like maybe you've been trying to figure out what the best job would be for you. But there's something that you haven't broken away from yet. For some of you, you feel imprisoned to a connection in your life. A lot of you have been planning something, okay, on the other side of a certain connection. For some of you, you've gone into business for yourself. Some of you may have lost a job and then something else works out for you in the month of June. And it has something to do with you disconnecting from someone. And you may end up sending this person the message that a new pathway has been opened as far as finances. But the thing about it is you're going to be blessed with something in June, Scorpio. But there may be a feminine energy that's attached to you that can hold up this blessing. Maybe it's somebody that you're married to or you were considering marrying. It's like maybe things are changing on the career side where there could have been a loss of a job or something like that, but nothing's changing in that situation with this feminine energy. It's like nothing's changing there. Something about that is still not right. And I don't think you have very high expectations of whatever that is. This could be somebody that you live with and you don't want to concern yourself about it anymore. There could be children involved in this situation. Maybe you got with this person when you weren't as, you know, we get together with people when we're young. You got with this person like a long time ago, or maybe when you were younger, and you have evolved, but they have not been growing with you. Is that what it is? It's something like that, Scorpio. But I do see where if there was a stop in the money flow, that's going to pick up for you. So, Scorpio, where you may be falling short as far as your career is concerned is either your connections with people around you or a certain connection in your life that, I don't know, it's something about the energy of this connection, it blocks you. Or putting too much of your focus on a connection that's not giving enough back to you. And it's like your head, your thinking isn't clear with this energy going on in your life. Okay, because something about it is toxic. You need to stop putting your energy there. It's affecting you on your job. There's some things you need to resolve there. It's a connection in your life. This is what you want to stop working with. And I feel like you'll be successful if you do go. I feel like this is a hard thing to walk away from, but there's something that you're gonna have to gain control of your emotions. Don't make this decision based on your emotions, because it's something about this has to change, because it's stealing your peace. You're gonna have to stop investing yourself into things that keep your heart closed. It's like either that, or it's like don't invest in things that you don't really love when it comes. I don't know. For some of you, you know, you got to see what's keeping your heart closed. It's something like that. Because I feel like that's what's affecting you at work. It may have something to do with this connection. Sometimes it's not what's wrong with you, it's who. It could be a fire sign. There's somewhere you need to stop putting your energy. It could be, like I said, the mother of your children. There's growth and hidden opportunities and you moving on from something. What's the moon? There's a feminine energy that's slowing you down. It's like they take your power or something. You need to slow down with whoever or whatever that is. What you need to be doing more of is finishing up any unfinished products. I didn't even mean to say that. Unfinished projects. For some of you, you're working on products and you need to finish whatever is involved with that. Or maybe finish. For some of you, you may be looking into product chemistry as well. There's something that you need to finish. There's some projects, relationships, cycles in your life that need to be completed in order for you to move forward. What you need to do less of in your career, or when it comes to career and finance, is you need to be honest with yourself about something that needs to end. I'm telling you. I feel like maybe you made the wrong move with something. You need to go back and make it right. It has something to do with this feminine energy. It's all over the place. You've been avoiding. It's all over the reading. You've been avoiding doing it. You keep thinking back on the times where things were better, where things were good, and that's what's keeping you stuck from this newness on a pathway that feels right for you. Whatever this new thing is, it feels right for you. But it's like a fear of letting go. I feel like it's a fear of success too. But you're going to be missing out on an opportunity if you don't free yourself of this. It needs to be addressed. It's almost like you need to look at why you don't want to let this go. Why would you want to stay in that situation? It's something that you need to look at the why of when it comes to this situation. Why is it so hard to let go? Is there residual guilt there? Is it the children? Are you happy? Let's see, Scorpio. I'll ask one of the questions for you. Well, simply put, Scorpio, I don't think you would be happy to move on from it. But you will heal. You will end up on the right path if you do move on. If you stay, you'll still be fighting to get right back away from the situation. There'll still be, it's like it will happen anyway. If you were to stay in the situation, you're only prolonging getting back on the right path or getting on the right track in the first place. If you reconnect with this energy, it will be a repeat cycle of whatever heartbreak you experienced the first time. Scorpio. What's the best course of action? Advice for Scorpio. You realize every time you offer your energy, your love, your whatever to this situation that's like out of control or something, it's like out of sync. Every time you put energy into this, your mind is less and less clear. You feel less and less balanced. And maybe you become quieter and quieter, or like maybe you've had dreams, or like in your meditative states, you've thought about just giving up on this. It's confusion. You haven't known which decision to make, but you just gotta, it's like you keep going back to this situation, even though you know you shouldn't. I'm telling you, you're not really even interested in this. There's something that you need to move on from, Scorpio. Maybe it's just not your battle. Like there's a part of it that's not your battle. It could be the whole thing. If there are children involved, your children involved in this situation, that's one thing. But there's something about this that's not your battle. There's somebody involved in this situation that you need to let go of. Because they're showing up as the devil. They're showing up as strength in the reverse. You know, it's something that weakens you, that keeps you in this, you know, playing the fool almost, you know. It's like you jump into it and then you realize why you shouldn't have been there again in the first place. Something like that, Scorpio. I'm going to touch on love for a second, and then I'm going to read your oracle card, and then I'll see you guys in the next reading. So, for your love life, Scorpio, just some quick messages for your love life from now. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. I feel like there's a child that saw something. You've lost passion for whatever this connection is, Scorpio. And that's always an indicator that you need to love on yourself. Whenever you start losing passion for somebody that you're in a relationship with, that's when it's time to look at you and be like, why is it that I feel this way? Maybe you two have come out of the honeymoon phase, and it's like you're trying to trust that there's something. It's like you've been trying to trust the situation or trust the person. But as long as you're not loving on yourself, it's going to be hard to make a decision when it comes to this. Maybe you just need some time to yourself. Or maybe time to yourself has shown you that maybe the love between the two of you wasn't being properly reciprocated. There's no forgiveness in some situation between you two. There could have also been a past life relationship that somebody was still kind of entertaining, that somebody wasn't talking about. Or it's like both of you may have been craving the feeling that the two of you had in the past, or you may be craving the feeling that you had in the past with this person, but because of control issues, nobody's making the effort. And both people think that they're right. So where we gonna go? Nowhere. A lot of you may be looking at new love, or if you're looking at new love and you haven't released your ex yet, you are going to constantly see red flags because you have not cleared your energy. You're not healed from the last situation, so it's not going, it's not going to look safe anywhere until you heal from the last thing. That's why we always going through makeup, breakup, new person, breakup, whatever. That's why we go through that, because we ain't took time to really cipher, out the last shit. A lot of you may not have wanted to talk to people about what's going on in the relationship in order to protect the children or something like that. Or because maybe you know this person isn't the one for you. I don't know. It's like you didn't accept. Maybe you didn't listen to your friends when it came down to this person being the one for you or not. But there's a need for you to I feel like you wanted something that could, the more you got to know this person, you engaged deeper with them. You felt safe, okay? But something about the romantic side of this fell off. It's like once there was a loss of chemistry, you both stopped giving the relationship a chance. Work could have gotten in the way as well. But you haven't freed yourself from this. You don't feel optimistic about it. Maybe this isn't somebody that you're married to. So it's almost like I thought this was my true love. Maybe my friends told me I shouldn't go in this direction, but I did anyway, and here we are. You need some space from this situation, Scorpio. I'm going to pull advice for your love life. About from dusk till dawn. From dusk till dawn. September could be significant. And I feel like somebody's children are significant in this story. What's the advice for Scorpio on their love life? 8 of Cups. There's something that you may need to walk away from. Or walk away. It's like something is clear to you about this connection. I feel like this person loves you. But they don't feel confident in this either. You're trying to follow your intuition. You don't want things to end. There's children involved here, possibly. But everything inside of you is telling you to take a leap of faith. But you feel like you will have failed someone if you decide to just leave. But something in you is telling you it's the right thing to do because there's a major imbalance. And maybe the separation may only be temporary. But it's saying don't start it now. Don't start it back up now. Something like that. Scorpio. But you do need to untie yourself from a certain situation that has proven to be unstable for you. The Tower in the reverse says you need to avoid it and shift your focus to going back to not being, I don't know, going back to this place where you were not so stressed. You really sit back and observe what's got you feeling, and I feel like it's this connection. You've been in denial about it, Scorpio. I'm going to stop now. But there's something you need to move on from. You know what it is. I'm going to read your oracle card. You pulled balance, Scorpio. Balance the light and the dark I feel within yourself. There's a Japanese goddess in this picture, okay? I don't know how to pronounce her name, okay? But she holds a mirror in her hand and invites you to take a look at your reflection. Are you shining brightly or are you blocking out the sun? Are you illuminating or are you blinding? It is told to this goddess that her brother, god of the moon, once ruled the sky together. However, her brother behaved badly and she had no longer wished to share the sky with him. So she split away from him and thus created night and day. She speaks to you of the light and dark, for one cannot exist without the other. And in shining brightly, a shadow is cast. The moon at night is shining by the reflected sun. During the day, the sun shines so brightly that the moon can barely be seen, and yet its presence is still felt. Although a great divide has come between the two, light and dark together share a very powerful influence over the order of all living things. She asks you to consider the balance of light and dark in your life, the balance of activity and rest, the balance of doing and just being. Does your light only shine when perceived through the eyes of others? Or can you rest peacefully in the light of your own inner being? The sun goddess sees over your inner beauty and longs for you to see it too. She encourages you to take time in darkness, close your eyes in meditation, and let the light within you grow. Come to know that there is beauty and power in that which is revealed in brightness, and also that which is perceived in the dark. The affirmation for this card is, through knowing darkness, I can see light. I feel my own inner light growing. Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this helped, and like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.